Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Roll the corn. Kiko the Dunn. Roll the corn. Beloved woman. Love you and I'm in love with you. Kansas. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Cinnamon 214. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. The Shine, Tallahassee. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Like Gaddy. Tay Tay the Goddess. Atara. Royal Lee 98, what up? Roll the corn. Baltimore in the building. Kiko. Roll the corn. For glamour. Love you and I'm in love with you. Chicago. Loving me. I am the universe. I see you. Roll the corn. Hit the like button, hit the share button. And I'm going to show y'all something about Tennessee that a lot of people don't know. It's going to be deep. Y'all stick with me. Now, I love you and I'm in love with you. I love you and I'm in love with you. I love my people and I'm in love with them. Because if we don't love each other, who going to love us, right? Now, something hit me this morning. Before I get started with this ain't going to be no long lecture. But I'm going to show y'all some stuff in Tennessee that's amazing. But before I get started, let me explain something that hit me today. I got a download today. Like everyday life will show you what's going on out here. Everyday life. Rudy Ray, what's up? Everyday life will show you something, right? So this morning, I'm in the gas station. Y'all know I gotta have them cigars, right? I gotta have the cigars. Y'all know me. But anyway, I'm in the gas station getting cigars. I walk in. You know, when we wake up, we looking all mean. Y'all know when we wake up, we looking mean. We looking like we about to tear the whole world up, right? I wake up, I go straight to the gas station. I'm looking all crazy and mean. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get all the way up. And it's an African. It's an African and a YT man work at the gas station, right? I'm actually in Mississippi right now. Let me put that in there. I'm actually in the hood. Now, I'm in the hood in Mississippi. Now, if I was in Atlanta, it'd probably be a little different. But I'm in the hood in Mississippi. Let me tell y'all this quick story. I wake up, I go to the gas station. It's an African and a white man in the gas station. Right? I grab me something to drink. I order my cigars or whatever. So while he getting the cigars, the African, this man is shaking, bro. And I ain't talking about no disability shaking. This man is shaking like he is in fear. Let me say this again. I'm like, let me get two of them cigars. He is shaking while getting them, knocking stuff over, shaking. Giving it to me, shaking. He get my change back, he's shaking. The YT man is like all the way at the end of the counter, like in the cut. He in the cut, like watching, like I'm gonna rob the store or something. I'm in South Jackson now. I am in South Jackson, and South Jackson get down. South Jackson get down. Roll the coin. Anybody know Mississippi, Jackson, South Jackson get down. Like, at least 200 rounds go off every day. At least on a regular day in South Jackson, you're going to hear 200 rounds. Y'all better go ask somebody. Now, the African is shaking. It's 7:45 in the morning. The man is shaking, giving me my change, bro. The white man in the corner, like, hiding and shit. So I'm like, he get my change, I walk out. And I started to think, bro. Bro, these people scared of us, bro. These people are literally scared of us, bro. This man was visibly shaking. And I ain't said nothing to him. I ain't said no type of, I posed no threat. I ain't got no weapon on me or none of that. It's 7:40 in the morning. Then it hit me, bro. It hit me then when I got in the car. These people are afraid of us. These people that heard about these neighborhoods and about these YNs, and they done heard about them. They done heard about them sticks and them rounds and all that on a live, and they done heard it. And boy, they scared. They scared. Only reason they in that store, they trying to get a paycheck. But if he had somewhere else to go, he wouldn't work there. People scared of us, y'all. That translates over to everything else. I got a different understanding out of it. They scared of us, y'all. And when people are scared of you, they will do anything to discredit you or to make you seem like bad people. They scared of us, y'all. Think about it. They come over to America, they done heard about Mississippi and Atlanta and Mobile, Alabama and Miami, and them Americans running around with white folks living deep in the woods on your ancestors' land. Don't even see that many melanated people. Them folks scared of us, bro. Now, some of them who live in the inner city, not. But the ones who don't be around us all the time, them people are scared of us, bro. Your man not even on that type of stuff. That man in the store literally shaking when I bought the stuff from the store. Now, we are visibly superior to these other people, y'all. I'm telling you how they look. They might not say it, but we are visibly superior to all these other people. Fuck all the knowledge. Fuck all the books, the history. Fuck all of that. I ain't even got to put none of that into this. Just being the being. We just superior to these people. We care. We care. Now think about this, y'all. No bullshit. Let's just, before I get started, let's think about this now. Just think about it. If we act a fool for real, like if we really just cut a fool, like if we just come outside and all of us just come together and cut a fool, the whole planet will change. Think about it. What makes us not act a fool? Now I'm looking at it from the flip side. Because we supposed to be acting a fool. And I hate to teach it like that, but we really could just shut the motherfucker down. Like today. Now, what makes us not act a fool? We not barbarous people. They play on that shit. We not now we need a reason. We need a reason. But what if we just didn't need no reason? It's not fear, bro. It's not fear we are awakening. We not scared, bro. Bro, we been living in these neighborhoods, bullets been flying and unaliving been going on since you were born, bro. We not scared, bro. It's not fear. Bro, when I come to Mississippi, I'm in the worst neighborhood in Mississippi, bro. I ain't got no weapons. Everybody's speaking. What up, Truth? What up, B? We are from these places. We not scared. I just told y'all I could freestyle to a chopper beat every day in South Jackson. I could drop a 16 to the chopper beat every day, bro. We not scared. Look at it like this. Just imagine, we not scared of nothing. But some damn fish in the ocean or something. We scared of the deep ocean. That's about it, bro. We scared of the deep ocean. That's about it. But listen to me, y'all. We grow up in areas with the most gun pew play in America. That's a fact. We hear it every day. We see it every day. The news is murder over here, unaliving over here. The news is just putting out bad information all day. We ride by all this stuff in our cars going home all over America every day. Bro, we not scared, bro. It's a normal day in the hood. Now, just imagine if all our people came together, the old heads, the young cats, the middle-aged 30, 40-year-olds, the women, the older matriarchs, all come together and we was on some other type of time that day. Like, man, we really sick of this shit. We just wake up 2 million deep, acting like an African for one day. just don't give a damn about nothing Don't you know how much we'll change in one day? Bro, we'll change some shit in one day. I'm just thinking about the people. I'm just thinking about people coming together, certain people. I know people from different neighborhoods in Jackson, Mississippi. If they come together with their people, man, the popo don't want to see them. I promise you. They gonna clock out and go home. Soon they turn on the street. These boy got army fumes. They gonna turn on the street, get hit by 50 rounds, they gonna turn their ass around. This ain't, y'all ain't paying me enough for this. To go down that street. No, no, no. And we on bullshit. Now, yes, Arkansas. Arkansas is the Little Rock. Mean streets of Little Rock. Bro, listen, man. I ain't trying to be funny or pump up the South or none of that, bro. But, bro, there's some areas in the South, if these people come together and act a fool, it's going to be a problem for the nation. These people already scared of us, bro. Just your presence scares these people. I'm telling you what I know, bro. The African was shaking in his boots. This man passed my chain like this. I'm like, have a good day, bro. Bro, what the fuck wrong with you? Bro, you not that scared, bro. If you that scared, bro, something ain't right. Them people already know we superior. We sit up and talk about all this history of who was the virtuous people and who built all these pyramids and shit. They know. They know you a god. Bro, some of y'all, these rappers and drug dealers and these folks gods to these people. Michael Jackson was a god in Africa, a god in Europe. Think about it, bro. This the closest thing they gonna see to God. That's why they falling out. Whole stadium packed. Tupac and goddamn Denzel and bro, come on, man. Future from the hood. Lil Wayne and Birdman and come on, bro. These niggas from the hood, bro. Bro, we are today I seen it. I seen it today. They visibly shaking. Why? They know who nature's chosen people are. Y'all niggas bigger, stronger. Y'all cure more. Only thing that make us different from these people, we are physically superior automatically. Physically superior. That ain't even no question. Physically, Bron James, physically. But we give a damn. That's the only difference. That shows me how ancient culture and today is exactly the same. We really care about something. We care about something. We might snap out, but we care about mama. We care about daughter. We care about sister. We care about something that make us just don't act a damn fool. They know that. They have to keep us caring about something. They give you just enough to care, to keep caring. Because when the care break, bro, we'll take over the whole planet. And they know that. They know it. A beautiful mind of people and a beautiful soul and heart of people built all that knowledge in ancient times. Them people, I don't even believe them people got the capability to do that shit today. The only people I see on the planet got the capability of building a pyramid is us. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't trying to down talk nobody's culture. I ain't trying to be funny. Only people I see writing beautiful literature of how to be morally intact with nature and building pyramids is us. I don't see it in no other culture no more. I used to see it in Africa a little bit, but I don't see it. They great people also, but I don't see the advancement of them people. Only reason my people sit back is because they materialized us. They materialized. They took us out of nature. They materialized us. Now all our energy go into making a bag. Before that, all our energy was going into being scientists, builders, mathematicians, connected with the earth minerals, connecting with the chakras, the body, the earth and the body and the soul. They was more connected to that before all this monetary shit took your attention away from that. Now you just focus on the bag. Imagine our people without that burden of trying to be successful in YT people's eyes. Imagine how great you would be. You like to paint. Imagine how great of a painter you would be. You like to fix cars. Imagine how great of a car fix mechanic you would be. You like to do landscaping, steward of the land. Imagine how great you would be in it. Imagine how great we'll build houses. How great of a father or a mother you can be without all the stress on you. Think about it. If they take that away from us, we become automatic, the top of the food chain on the planet, automatically. The music, the dance, the style. Ain't nobody even in the playing field with us. I've been watching baseball lately, right? Because my great-grandma loved baseball, so I watch it. I've been starting to watch it a little bit more. There are some young, melanated people playing baseball for these teams. They are amazing. I'm talking about 19 years old, 20 years old in Major League, hitting home runs, catching amazing. I'm just sitting here watching these young cats like, y'all are different, bro. Y'all different. When they set their mind to something and they got time to do it to ease, they set their mind to the right thing, amazing things start happening. In our culture, it's the only culture I just can see leading the pack. Because these people scared of us. All over the world. When we pop up in these other countries, these people look at us like aliens. I was just watching one of them content creators over there in Thailand and China, over there in the East. Everywhere he go, them people just sit there and just watch him and praise him. He a regular dude from Alabama, from Memphis somewhere. He a regular dude from Memphis. They just watching him like this. He eating in a restaurant, they just watching him. And just in amazement. Why? We got to start asking ourselves why, people. We them people. We the chosen people. Now, by me saying that, it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse, people. The gift is you chosen because your people are of nature from the beginning, and you have a moral standard that nobody else really had, you taught the moral standard to other people. You set the bar. But this is the curse. Once our bar started to come down, they started making us ignorant. They started making us hunter-gatherers chasing after money. They started making us, controlling us with their jobs and their schools, and we started to lower the vibration down to fit their mode of success. We start to fail the planet. See, ain't no responsibility at all that on these other cultures. It's our responsibility. That's why we had a covenant with nature. Gold is not the true currency. You a damn lie. See, that's hunter-gatherer thinking. Alu. Let me ask you a question, Alu. If Iran sent an atomic bomb and we sent an atomic bomb over there, and an atomic bomb hit the United States and hit Iran, ain't no food source no more. Can you put that gold in the oven and eat it? I'll wait. Can you put that gold and diamonds in the oven and eat it? Don't you understand? Don't you understand? Not trying to be funny, Alu. I'm just teaching. I'm just teaching. I ain't trying to be funny. You must understand something, bro. If something bad happens on the planet, ain't no market for gold. Ain't no market for gold. Ain't no pawn shop you can go sell it at. Ain't no goldsmith you can go sell it at. Imagine an atomic bomb hit America, atomic bomb hit the Europe and Africa and the Middle East, and ain't no more shops open to even buy the gold. You get stuck at home with blocks of gold. Ain't nobody to sell it to. Everybody gone or the market down. What that gold gonna be worth then? What you gonna do with it then? Make you a King Tut mask? Let me make me a mask out of this shit. I can't sell it. Now, if all that failed and you stuck there with the gold and nothing to eat, lights out, nothing to eat, $30 million worth of gold with no market to sell it to, what you gonna do? The only gift left on the planet is if you can go outside deep in the woods where the bomb ain't hit and find some fruit and vegetables, some fish that ain't tainted by the bomb in the river, and bring you something back in your house and put it together and cook it some type of way. The real gift comes from the earth, people. Don't you get it? Why you think our people show so much respect to the earth? This is a gift that keeps on giving. It never stopped. If this gift stopped giving, we wouldn't even be on this live to talk about it. You get what I'm trying to tell you? I can't eat no toast, diamonds, and gold and be full for the day. Nah, I'm gonna fall out. Soon that gold hit my stomach. A big block of it, oh yeah, you falling out. See, you know what I had to learn? I'm finna get started, y'all. I'm just preaching right now. Preaching the truth now, right now. Y'all stick with me. I ain't gonna preach y'all to death. But I had to learn this. When I first got into trying to teach information, I thought people were better people. I thought people had a better understanding of their history. I thought people had love and cared about something bigger than materialism or money or silver and gold. But as I keep going on this journey, they hunter-gatherers. And I hate to see it. And I'm talking people, big name, so-called conscious people. They teaching us mythology and they teaching gold and silver. I ain't lose no love for them. I just know they not locked in like they think they are. So I just have to look at it the way for the person who they really are. And I'm not mad at them. And I'm not none of that. But a lot of these people don't know nothing they are talking about. They using this as they just using it because it's the only thing somebody will listen to them for. Right? They're a weirdo and they just using something and they started to make a little money off of it. Now it becomes some type of content. It's not even about the truth no more. It's just content for YouTube or content for TikTok or let's do some lives. But they lost it. They lost it. They lost the connection to the people a long time ago. Let me tell you one more thing. People sit back in their own environments and put a veil of who they think they are over them without even communicating with other people like that. They're just in a shell thinking they the truth, right? Talking about they big spirit and talking about you can't have no big spirit by yourself. Who is there to get a great feeling off of your spirit if ain't nobody never there? Where your big spirit at out here in traffic with the people? Where your big spirit at when it's time to teach your people the truth and cut out all that old extracurricular information? A spirit is nothing if nobody else can't tap into it. Think about it. You tap into the planet and then it taps into you and then it taps into the people around you. That's why your great grandmama was so powerful. That great spirit, we felt it amongst the family. She just ain't keep that to herself. She not sitting around talking about how big her spirit is, how much of a goddess she is all goddamn day. She's showing you. She ain't talking about it. Some people just pumping themselves up, but they ain't never put no energy back into no other people. I see this all the time. See the difference? You cannot be a so-called conscious person and you don't pour into nobody else. You just pouring into yourself. You still a hunter-gatherer. This thing is about balance and harmony amongst all of us. It ain't about me just sitting in the house hiding, dropping content on the internet trying to get paid. It ain't about that. Nah, bro. Learning from other people who are speaking of materialism in another fashion, and they don't know what the hell they talking about. Roll the coin. Just think about it now. Think about it. I had to get up, and I done it one time, but I got some more coming. I had to get out here and go meet the people at the Mounds. Just because my spirit were telling me to do it. I woke up one morning and just drove all the way to Georgia. I was in Mississippi that day. All the way to Ottawa Mounds to meet people. I was on time. It was free. I ain't trying to charge nobody nothing. I ain't trying to do none of that. I just want to meet like-minded people at this place. And I done that for a reason. The reason I did that was people got to be around you to feel your energy. I don't care if it's 15 of them. Them 15 people I met out there at the mounds, I'm connected from life just by meeting them people. Ask Benjamin Zeus. Benjamin Zeus said I'm the last person that left. He not lying. Ask Daryl Harden. See, now, they knew me from TikTok, but these my damn family now. I can hit these guys up. See, it's a different connection. It ain't just all just talking on the damn internet and no, it's different. They call me and go off on me. I ain't gonna say nothing. True, where my damn t-shirt at, nigga? You ain't send my t-shirt? Nigga, you don't send my shit? I'm cool with all that. Could eat my damn family. You see what I'm saying? You make beautiful connections out there when you go out there and talk to these people in the physical. They see what kind of person you are in the physical. This ain't no act. This ain't no internet shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I gotta do that 4 or 5 more times to meet new people. But the people I met at Ottawa, I'm connected to them people. Me and Duke's been cool ever since. Just like this. Me and Daryl Harden, Benjamin Zeus. My boy from New Orleans, he was out there. Been cool ever since. It's a different connection, people. You can ask the people. It's a couple people that was there in the chat. It's a different connection. Ask them. Roll the coin. Now let's go here. Because we got to get back connected, y'all. We cannot let this money and this other stuff and the way these people teach us to do things, we can't let that discourage us and have us against our own people and acting all. We can't do that no more. The connection is the power. We already who we are. The connection is the power at this point. The unity is the power. Now in Tennessee, place called Castalian Mounds, Castalian Plantation, Castalian Plantation Mounds, right? These people have found over 100,000 different skeletons, 100,000 people out here on this land. This place is monumental in archaeology in Tennessee. This ain't just no little mound spot. It's mounds, mass graves, mass artifacts, mass crops, mass stonework, everything out there, people. Let me show y'all. Now, this is a mummy in the Tennessee State Museum years ago, found in Tennessee, as they laid a mummy out right in front of the damn presidents and governors of Tennessee in the Tennessee State Museum. This ain't no Native American, people. This is our ancestors buried in these same spots these so-called governors, leaders, politicians, presidents, they come right out there and live on top of our ancient ancestors' greatest cities. And I want y'all to know that. Because everybody think this shit a joke. But if you go back to the 70s and 60s, these people got mummies up in the museums, mummies all in the white in the governor's mansion. They talked about a mummy found in Yazoo City that was in the governor's mansion in Jackson, Mississippi for years, people. Then they come back and say it was fake. They come back and say it wasn't a real mummy. It was made out of plaster. Ain't nothing made out of plaster set up in that governor's mansion for no damn 5 or 6 years. Something ain't right. Let's keep going. Look how they got them now. Look. Roll the coin. Now somebody asked me about pygmies. Pygmies. In one of my old lectures, have I ever found information about pygmies? Yes, I have. A lot of it. Let me show you. Roll the coin. Now, out here at Castalian, the bones show there were a dwarf tribe of people, about 3 feet high, they say. It is estimated that there were about 75 to 100,000 buried there. Coffee County, Tennessee, right there. Stone boxes. Here go the stone boxes right here. They found 75 to 100,000 of these people buried out there. These people are also a part of building the mounds, people. Let's go back and look at that one more time. 100,000 burials. Ancient graveyard. These are melanated people. These melanated people, bro. I'm telling you what I know. That's them same style pygmy people over there in Africa. Same people. Now, hold on. Bes was an ancient Egyptian deity, consistently depicted as a dwarf with a big head, bearded face. He functioned as protection. His origins might be linked to pygmies from, they say from Africa. Right? Now, here's Bes. Bes was also found with the Mayans. The same type of ideology, a pygmy. Connected to the Mayans and the Egyptian civilization. Bes was found on artifacts in America and in Egypt, right? Protector. Some researchers suggest the origins lie in Nubia or the land of Punt. Dancing dwarfs. Land of Punt. Y'all already know the land of Punt over here. Y'all already know the land of Punt over here. So now, let's use common sense. We got these tall mound builders, and we got some type of dwarf people. Both of them always be together. They're always together because, as you see, the Egyptians had the best teaching. The Mayans had the best teaching of the dwarf. All these people melanated. All these people are ancient cultures. Right? Because they got gods of these dwarfs. If there wasn't no respect for these people, they wouldn't have no gods of them. They wouldn't be remembered. Bes is remembered. I'm talking about with the Mayans all the way to the Egyptians. So these people had to be some great people also. These could be the people that they scream are leprechauns, who are collecting gold and mining and building mounds. Over time, they became some type of shoemakers. These are the people that were the snakes that they ran out of Ireland. Do you get it? Why you think they wearing all that green? The green stands for vegetation. The green stands for the greenery, vegetation of the earth. Right? They used to have gold coins. They were blacksmiths and clothes makers. This becomes the ideology of the leprechaun. You get it? This is where they come from. Boston Celtics, leprechaun. You get it? They were melanated people. They made their own clothes and shoes and had gold. They traded in gold coins. This later on in history now. Later in history, not prehistoric history, but later in history when our people started to use. These people were in Ireland. These are the so-called snakes that's ran out of Ireland, the Celtics. You get it? And automatically, when you find the dwarf culture, you find them big dogs there with them too. The big dog there too. They together. They working together, people, in nature. That's what's so amazing about these now. Now I'm gonna do some more research about this. In Ireland, and it's a couple more spots, burials of the dwarfs in Europe. And you got to go look at what was out there, right? Irish comes from Spain. We don't care. See, y'all care about too much wordplay. Did I say anything about words? It's not about the word. The wordplay is confusion, fam. See, a lot of people like to, it's this word and not that word, but you ain't teaching nothing. We know these words are Greek and coming from all these different other, we know that shit, bro. See, we can't dumb down the conversation. We can't do that no more. We know that the Nile wasn't called the Nile. We know Egypt wasn't called Egypt. We know that now, bro. This is not 1972. People are up to speed on the information. We got to move on with the information. We can't just get stuck on words that hunter-gatherers made, bro, trying to confuse us. These words, the first words of these places, were some type of Paleo-Hebrew words. Now, anything happen after that is a flip-flop, brother. And it don't really even matter. The Nile don't matter. It wasn't named it. It wasn't named the Delta. It was the Lit. So it don't matter. What matters is, what is our people's culture? Where were they? We're going to go back as far as we can go to try to find the real names, but that's about it. That's all we can do. It's just reality of history, right? Let's keep going. We ain't going to try to confuse the people. Keep it simple. Now, roll the coin. Paranormal activity at Castalian Springs. This is one of the most haunted places in America. They got hotels set up, houses on mounds. I done found 3 or 4 different spots I'm finna start covering this week. This is why these places are haunted, people. This is where they get the horror movies from. This is where they get all of them damn scary movies from. You come in the house, your cabinets flying, your refrigerator moving, your water cutting off. This is where they get it from. Y'all to put these houses on top of these ancient burial grounds. Now shit's starting to move. Now you're scared. Don't get scared now. You shouldn't have done it. You right, Danielle. What y'all expect? The soul and the spirit can't rest out there because y'all foreigners are on top of ancient Kodesh. Hell yeah, some plates finna move in the cabinet. Roll the call. Yes, it's finna move. Let's keep going. It's moving, fam. Roll the coin. Let's go back. Now, this is one of the artifacts. Let's go to the better pick. This is one of the artifacts found at Castalian. I told y'all the eye motif around the melanated ancient American Indian represents the peregrine falcon. I told y'all that. It is a copy of the peregrine. See it? See, they want you to think that Egypt created that. That's what they want you to think. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all something before I move on. Roll the coin. Now, you see that? See this? Now what the hell is this? Stop playing with the information now. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, bro. The all-seeing eye of Egypt, known as the eye of Horus or Wajet, a falcon eye symbol. That's a falcon eye too, right? See, this that type of shit ain't nobody gonna teach you but me. Because they're always looking to Egypt for the knowledge, but you're not looking deep enough. This is a falcon eye too, right? Which land does the peregrine come from? Ask yourself that question. So that automatically lets me know where the knowledge came from. This is just a later evolved civilization of our bloodline. Don't that make perfect sense? Let's go back. There you go. And my little peppers on the table getting in the way and shit. Now, it's the same thing, people. They want you to think this is just some regular Native American shit, but boy, this go way deeper than what they taught you. We got to cut them a little deeper. That's an American bird with an American teaching. Now, when I go through the rest of that stuff, all that stuff American. All them birds and panthers and all that stuff from over here. This was found out there. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Let's keep looking. Stone grave statues. Found with them stone graves. This stuff is ancient, people. And when I say ancient, I'm talking about before all these other cultures. found in Tennessee. Roll the coin. It's so many artifacts out there, I don't even know where to even start to show them to you. Roll the coin. I'm going to show y'all some more. So many out there. Ayin, the circle and the dot. Around the circle and the cross. Mississippian. Castalian Spring mounds. This is not Native American culture, people. This is ancient melanated people's culture in America. That's a fact. Just like I taught you. Just like I taught you. The summer solstice sunrise at Castalian Spring mounds, showing the track of the sun documented on solstice and equinox events. See how that sun riding up over that mound during the harvest? You see it? This is a plantation now. Don't get this messed up. The sun rises over that mound during the summer solstice. That signifies the summer solstice for the harvest of crops. This is when our people gave back crops to the earth. The best crops. We didn't give away the raggedy crops. The best crops that came out of that harvest went back to the planet before we even ate. It was that much respect for the earth. That's the green corn ceremony. You gave the best corn you had back to the earth, then you eat after that. This is how you start the ceremony off, giving the best harvest back to the planet. Show respect to what fed you, then you eat. That's what they were doing. You see this in a pyramid form in Egypt, and you think, oh my God, it's a pyramid in Egypt. But look at this mound in Tennessee, older than the pyramid. Same teaching, just older. So how can you go over there and look at Egypt, for you all you Egyptologists niggas? How you go over there and be over there kissing, humping all on Egypt, bopping on Egypt, and you riding right by this every day? They taught you not to pay attention to this. This the ancestors of them motherfuckers. Or there's some white folks out there with a plantation and a golf course. That's why it's out there to hide it. Roll the coin. That's why it's out there. This stuff is so old, people. This stuff is so old, you don't even want to. This might be one of them pygmies right here. This might be one of the pygmies. I'm talking about motherfucker. I ain't even gonna put no date on this, bro. This motherfucker might be, 6,000 BC or shit. I ain't even gonna put no date on Cuz. Cuz might be 10,000 years old. Cuz old. Cuz stand on business 10,000 years ago in Tennessee. Ain't no motherfucking Africa. We got tattoos and fucking all on our face. Africa ain't even built. Ain't even no Egypt, ain't no Mesopotamia, motherfucker over here chilling. Y'all think this shit a joke. These artifacts are prehistoric. Look at him, that man, this is an ancient man. All right. Keep thinking. Let me show y'all some more stuff they found out there. This was found out there. Symbolism all on his back, tattooed. Now look at the back of the headdress. That's interesting because it looked like a pharaoh's headdress or something. See the way it flares out on the corners? In the back? This stuff interesting, people. I got a better picture of him. I was trying to decipher what the stuff on him. But look at the mounds out there. Right? Kolomoki mounds. Look at all this stuff coming out the mound they don't really show us. Over 2,000 years old. Let's go back over here to this side. Castalian Springs. All this stone work out there. It's stone work out there, people. Underground caves all going under this plantation. See what we got right here. Mississippian Platform Mound. Castalian Springs. Sumner, Tennessee. Bledsoe's Lick. Some type of salt stuff was going on out there. Tennessee Mound earthwork sites. Look at that. Before they tore it up. Look at that. Look at that. It's a house on top of this right here, people. Right now today, it's a house on top of it right there. Hunted like a motherfucker. Super hunted. Super hunted. See, if don't nobody never point this stuff out, we'll never know, right? Got to point this stuff out. Now, let's go look here. This is some other stuff I've been searching, right? Discovered in ancient cities in Mexico that dated to the beginning of the Pleistocene era, which was 2.5 million years ago, they say. Some cities were built further into the era, right? Beneath volcanic ashes, 2,600 stone tablets, as well as modern human skulls that showed Negroid genetic markers. See that right there? Screenshot that. Let's keep going. Now, this was a mummy of a dwarf found in Nevada somewhere. Crazy. Found in Arizona somewhere. Dude still has this. Dude still got this in a glass case. Like, this is an ancient man. I'm talking about ancient. They say over 10,000 years old. They still got the artifact, people. Roll the coin. They still got it. Dude got that in a glass case somewhere. What was this right here? The pygmy mummy was discovered in Wyoming. It's in Wyoming. By two gold prospectors. After blasting open a cave on a ledge inside, they discovered a mummy, a body of a seated position, 67 inches tall, 1936 Maine stated the mummy was the property of Howard F. Sherrill of the Field Museum in Chicago. Pedro hasn't been seen since the 1950s. They showed pictures of him in the 1950s. After that, they didn't show it no more. They're showing like the X-ray of the pygmy. Now, why they not showing it no more? Now, if I take that pygmy's DNA and match it to some of these little short guys in America, they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to do that. That's why you got to hide this stuff. One of them little guys, little 5'9", little tough guy with the big gun. You like, nigga, I ain't fighting one of you big ass niggas. These, I'm telling y'all, this bloodline is on the land, bro. They playing. This y'all think this shit be, I be laughing and playing because it be, you know, it's just too much. But at the same time, it's the truth. It's the truth, bro. That's why they hide these things. For DNA purposes. Now, why y'all won't match up nothing like this or match up nothing like this, right? With no melanated Americans. Why y'all won't do it? It's easy to do. Y'all still got these mummies. Y'all still got all that stuff, bro. Y'all don't want to do it because you already know what it's going to match up to. And when it matches, automatically, this our land. And they know that. Playing the paperwork game can be shuffled. All that Moorish paperwork shit, that shit can be shuffled. All that paperwork and all that federal government, that can be shuffled easily. You can't shuffle that. You can't shuffle, you get some DNA from him and truth now, and it match of some type of melanated people matching, and you can't shuffle that. Then we got to kick y'all in y'all ass for real. But at the same time, we already know the truth. We ain't even got to do all that. We already know the truth. That just to be the icing on the cake, right? We know the truth. Trying to see what else I had on that. On the pygmies. Pygmy remains in Sumner County many years ago to have made excavations in the yard of Alfred Wayne. These are some type of army people, y'all. Alfred Wayne, Castalian Springs in that county. We found the remains of a similar race of people. The bones indicated human beings not much above 3 to 5 feet in height. Singular circumstance was their burial in layers, one above another. Mass grave. Let's keep going. The graves were formed in stone slabs at the side, end and the bottom, covered in the same manner. After taking out the upper body, we found second and third graves exactly underneath. The bones did not disintegrate, as is usually the case, were found in the earth, as we kept the skeleton for a year or two in our office. These graves are in a few hundred yards of the famous Mound in the spring lot, which was opened by the artist a great many years ago. Now, y'all kept the skull of these people on y'all fucking office desks for years. Roll the card. See, I'm tapping into what they writing. They the one telling the truth. They writing to their peers, people. They think we ain't gonna never read this stuff, so they writing to they damn co-workers and friends and they neighbors. Yeah, we got nigga skeletons on top of the damn desk in the office. And they know it. This what a real receipt said. This in the newspapers, them the real receipts. That book can be altered. Them documentaries and shit, that shit can be altered. You get to get into these people books that they writing for their peers and tell you ain't gonna never see it, or you gonna find the complete truth up in there. These people got bust of clay masks made from skeletons on their discs look just like melanated men. Crazy, right? These people have studied us since they've been here. They studied us since they've been here, people. They still doing it. And they still doing it. Gatekeeper. What you mean by hopefully I'll wake up? Let me talk to you.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm just, just stating the obvious, man. I'm just stating the obvious. It's just a lot of teachers on here, self-claimed teachers, and they spread a lot of misinformation. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
I'm not even putting you in the box, but I'm just saying we got to be very careful of what we're doing. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, peace,
Good
brother.
point. You're exactly right. That's what I've been teaching the last 2 years. You got to be careful of what you listen to. Y'all hop in the box if you got any questions. Any questions, any comments, hop in the box. Y'all come up and throw a question or a comment up. Hop in the box. But yes, you have to be very careful who you're learning from. You got to be very, very careful of the word play. You got to be very, very careful of the mythology. You got to understand what some of these teachers don't even come from this land. Some of these teachers do not even come from this land. Islam do not come from this land. It is a redone religion off of ancient culture, but it don't the principles that they stand on do not come from this land. A lot of principles of these different religions don't even come from over here, bro. So they don't match up to certain people. And then if you don't understand the mythology of what they're trying to teach about deities, you will be lost in it. Because everything comes from a real thing. Everything comes from a real thing. You just got to be able to research it back to find out the truth about what they're trying to show you. Which our ancient culture used symbolism, people. If you can't break the symbolism, you can't teach it. Big Chief Slim, you got a question or a comment?
Truth, now what's going on with you, bro?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Like you were
Right.
saying, man, you could see the teachings in different cultures. You ever seen the movie Circle of Iron?
Circle of Iron?
Yeah, it came
I
out
ain't
like in
seen it.
1978 with David Carradine.
I ain't seen it, bro.
Well, on the movie, it was like they were walking through the desert, and it was like a stone slab, and they had the sun, the earth cross, and the ox sign. I'm like, bro, that's Paleo Hebrew.
I gotta go watch it now, bro.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but a lot
Yeah.
of times we be searching for things that's within ourselves, man.
Yep. Exactly right, bro.
That's all I wanted to say, man. But I just peeped that in the
Yeah.
movie. I'm like, man, that's our shit, man.
That's it. It's crazy. I'm gonna give my example. I'm gonna let you know.
All right, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate
Oh
you. Y'all
yeah,
follow Big
already.
Chief. Follow Big Chief. Follow Big Chief. Follow Big Chief. You're exactly right. It's in the movies. Now, I'm gonna tell you how crazy. That's Big Chief. You just brought up something that happened to me the other day. I'm on the couch halfway asleep, right? And I keep hearing Lemurian. He said the movie was called The Circle of Iron. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, Chief. I'm gonna check it out too. I'm watching some movie. I keep hearing Lemurian, but I'm half asleep. So I look up and I see some YT people with like some white, let me pin that, Y'all follow Big Chief Slim too. I can't even pin it, Slim. It's in the chat, Circle of Iron. And I look up, I keep hearing Lemurian, and then I look up and see these people with this white powder on their face up in a cave, like they aliens, right? So, I study a lot of geography in the Southeast. I said, bro, that look like the cave in Tennessee. I promise y'all, I researched it. I ain't never put it out yet. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. These people made a movie about Lemurians. This is why this stuff is mythology, y'all. I'm telling y'all. They be trying to make your shit alien shit and all this old weird names and all that. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. What that damn movie is? Now, I think that cave is called... Hold on. I'm finna find it. I got to show it to y'all. Think I'm bullshit. Here you go right here. The Cave. Beyond Lemuria. Hold on. Secrets of the Phantom Cave. That's it. That's it. This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. Here you go right here. Look. Secrets of the Phantom Caverns. Shot in Tennessee. Lemurian. I knew I wasn't tripping. Look. Lemurian civilization. Here go the movie. Now, this shit was on the other day, and I'm sitting there just sick to my stomach. Because they trying to make everything an alien teaching. A tribe of albino cave dwellers. Appeared to have been isolated from the rest of the world for thousands of years. Cave dwellers are hurt by radio frequencies and are able to see in the infrared frequencies, tracking the explorers by the body heat. Now, where was this shot at? Give me where it was shot at. Some of it was shot, there you go. Some of it was shot in Mammoth Cave. Some of it was shot in New Mexico. Cathedral Caverns. That's what I Alabama Cathedral Caverns. This is the one I researched right here. They shot it in Alabama, the big scene, right? Now they are using all these caves from America. They found something in all these caves, people. This is what all this Lemurian stuff come from, an ancient culture living in this our culture, but they just turn it into some type of our ancient culture of building out of limestone out them caves, right? Now here they go with this damn Lemurian story, Mu, and all of that. Now why y'all talking about the land, the Mu Lemurian story, but y'all getting the stuff out of American caves? Y'all shooting the whole movie in American caves. Mammoth Cave, New Mexico's Caribbean Caverns, Alabama Cathedral Caverns, Tennessee's Cumberland Caverns. All in the movie. I wanted y'all to see a picture of how they got these people looking. Hold on, let me go back. Got these people all white. Look at your boy. Let me blow him up. Got them all look like an alien. Look. See, this is the type of shit. Man, I woke up, this shit scared me. I'm like, what the hell? Look. The Secrets of Phantom Cavern. I got to watch that again, watch the whole thing, bro. Now, this is a teaching of mythology of a people, right? The Lemurians, the Atlanteans, see, it's all a mythology teaching. They are making movies out of this stuff, people. They're making movies out of this stuff. I got to watch that, though. I got to get through watching it. It was crazy. Then you get at these other movies, the Lemurian Candidate. Then you get The Cave, Beyond Lemuria, stuff like that. All alien stuff, all science fiction. Now, is it possible? Is it possible, right? For these people to be using an ancient culture, an ancient culture, to make these type of space alien type of movies, right? To teach you that this stuff is some type of mythology or space alien or because they talk about the Lemurian Mountains in California, Lemurian Mountains, Lemurian Cave in Alabama and Tennessee. See what I'm saying? And then they turn it into some type of science fiction, and then they feed you mythology, but they don't teach you about the real people where they learned some of this stuff that they put in these movies in. It's interesting. It's interesting. Leonard Finley, question or comment?
No, I didn't request to come on here. My bad, bro.
Okay. No doubt. Y'all follow Leonard. Follow Leonard. Express Key, question or comment?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing great. First of all, I want to thank you for what you're doing. And I was listening to you, the small artifact that you had up there. Those were like the ancient Twa people.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard y'all talking about movies. So when they, the fairy goddess, you know which one I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
So those are like what they are mimicking.
Exactly.
What the system normally does is because the European is such a young species on the planet Earth, they're in survival mode. So, due to the fact that the original people do not have control over the TVs and the systems, it's like they will take our ancient information and work spells through the TV, the music, and stuff like that. So, I don't know if they're teaching their people or trying to just reprogram the world on ancient cultures, if that makes sense. So
100%.
I've kind of been studying this stuff for a while. I don't really look at what they do. I do look at the condition of the people and how most of the information that they're putting out, if you are a copper color person like you and I are, and you don't know your ancient culture, and then you don't have people out here like you, I, and other teachers that are trying to make people aware, then it's like a tree that's not grounded in its roots will fall for anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just basically trickology, and I get it. If I was the youngest species on the planet, I probably would do the same thing if I operated in an ego. But that's really what's going on. But thank you again for what you're doing. You're on point. The information is there, and you are creating a frequency right now. Because a lot of people think nothing is happening, but literally, it's happening due to the age that we're in now. Because right now we're in the golden age, and the golden age is where the universe shifts, and it's like a transfer of power. But what people don't understand, if you don't know who you are, then you're never going to know your power.
Yep. Exactly.
You have to know who you are as an individual. I've always been the person that was outside of the box looking, because what they were doing did not make sense to me.
Exactly right.
Yeah, but I just want to thank you, and I want you to keep doing what
Thank
you're
you so
doing.
much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all follow Empress Key. Thank you, Empress. Follow Empress Key. Follow Empress Key. She is exactly right. If you understand what your culture, can't nobody pull the cover over your eyes no more, right? Something very important she just said was I don't know if they're trying to do they're trying to learn it or they're just trying to trick us, right? I think it's both. The elite know this information. The elite people, they know all of it. They are the people with the artifacts. They are the people that own the land where the ancient monuments stand, where all the ancient tablets come from, where all the ancient alchemy, all the ancient bloodlines, all the ancient tribes, and all that type of teaching. It's a certain elite people that know all of our information. These are the people that own Hollywood. These are the people that own the music industry. These are the people that own, the TV broadcast and stuff, right? You're exactly right, Empress. So they're such of a non-naturist people that they will take our information and rule over their own people. So they'll take that and rule over the rest of the YT people and have them thinking that it's some type of alien story or it's some type they so cutthroat that the elite just use it for the whole humanity. They don't even care about your color or your skin no more. They just want theirs. We know what we know. We the only 5%, 3% that know it. We're gonna get everything. We're gonna get all the money, we're gonna do all of that. We're gonna control everybody. We're gonna run all the music, the movie, we're gonna run all of that. Now, only people who can offset that is us. Right? Because if we learn the truth, they can't play with us like that no more. Then we the only people that got the power to uprise and stop them. I'm telling y'all what I'm talking about. Africans can't stop these people. Europeans can't stop them. It's gonna have to be us. They're gonna stop them. I'm telling y'all. And this is the gift and the curse. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We gifted, but the curse is we got to go. We the one got to stop it. If we don't stop it, it ain't gonna go on forever. I'm telling y'all what I know. We the only people with enough power and enough brain power and enough brute force to stop them people. Everybody else is gonna fall in line. They not built like you. They not, I'm just telling you the truth. I studied the different men of the planet. Ain't nobody built like y'all right over here in America. I'm telling y'all. Y'all got more bones. Your brains 4-5 seconds faster. I got books on this stuff. You jump higher. You think 3, 4, 5 chess moves away. Only reason they think that way because they learned it from our ancient culture. They learned how to tap into thinking 4, 5 moves away. They weren't born. They learned it from artifacts, writings, literature, tablets, pulling out the mounds and the monuments and period. They learned it. Now, it's already instilled in you. You ain't have to learn it. They had to learn it. But when you throw two of these, I'm not calling them elite, but they got the information. If I know the answers to the test is easy for me, right? They have the answers to the test. That's all I'm trying to say, right? So we have to link back into the answers because we created them. So we gonna know the same thing he know. Now, when you on the same playing field as him, we got him. Because he can't get us physically, spiritually. He's not connected to nature. We still bigger and better. You see what I'm saying? He just got the answers, but he didn't write the test. We wrote the test. We just got to clock back into what's going on. So, with all this history that I teach, it is showing a people who is built to last and who can do great things once connected back to it. And like I say, I'm not talking about no other people, but they are not, ain't nobody on the planet built like us. That's a fact. That is a fact. And they know that. So once history kept going by, Here you go with Malachi Z. York with the archangel. What is an archangel, Sir Wes? What is an archangel? If they call the archangel Saint Michael, Michael means I resemble God. So how the hell the archangel is evil? I ain't gonna get into that. Anyway. When these people went around the world, when all that other stuff was going on in Africa, in Europe, the Crusades, these people knew what kind of people they was dealing with, right? These people knew what kind of people they was dealing with. You got nomadic, hardy, Mongolian, you got YT, you got African, you got, these people already dealt with each other, right? They know what they are capable of doing on their landmass over there. You get it? They had never seen no people except when our people in ancient times came over there. But when they came back to America, they knew that there was a different type of melanated person. This is a different type of melanated person. He's not like the one we just saw in Africa. They different. They're not the same people. Them people over here way more spiritual. Wait, these God's chosen people over there in America. Adolf Hitler said it out of his own mouth. Them the people connected to nature right there. Them the first ones. They know that. They know that, bro. They know who you are over here. They know this is not a barren, a land of exile, a prison land. They know that. They know where they coming to. Them people ain't get rich till they came over here. So they want you to think these Europeans and Africans and all these folk were rich. Them people were not rich at home. Them people got rich over here. You think that Arab who owned the gas station on the corner was rich at home? Do you really think that Arabian dude at the gas station was rich at his house before he came over here and got a gas station? You really think that? You really think that European who came on a criminal boat of the Mayflower were rich before he came over here? No. You think them Africans that doing all that scamming and shit got rich before they came over here? This is a scam playground. I can scam all I want over here. You think them folk over there eating and swimming in swimming pools and 5-star hotels and eating good ass food and beautiful houses and grass and plums and oranges, all crop fields all up the house. You think them people were seeing that over there? You really think that, huh? Very small percent of them. You're exactly right, Engine. So why is this land so plentiful? This is the agriculture land. Without agriculture, you cannot build a civilization. That's the foundation for civilization, people. A food source, a water source. You can't build nothing without that. This is the first place on the planet with food and water sources. Then structures go up. Settled people on settled land. If you over there and you ain't no water, ain't no food in that area, you finna get the hell out that area. You gonna starve or you finna leave that area. And when you pull up on something else that looks like that, wars and fights jump off because people are warring over agriculture over there. This land never had that problem. And I keep teaching y'all these ancient languages come from agriculture. I keep pounding it and pounding it and pounding it. The language come from agriculture, people. It don't come from religion. It come from agriculture. it comes from connection to the earth, the language. It don't come from religion. Your morals turned into that. I showed y'all yesterday that the Sumerian had commandments. These ain't no aliens, people. Them people are like, don't be in the room with nobody's wife. All upside nobody's wife head. We won't play that shit. What an alien care about your wife? Them is not aliens, Sir Wes. I want to talk to somebody like you, Sir Wes. Come on up here, sir. Come talk to me, please. Come on, holler at your boy, man. It's all love. I just want to have a conversation. Come on, Sir Wes. Come on up here. Come on, sir. Come holler at me, bro. Holler at me, Unc. Because I see you putting a lot of alien stuff in the chat. Sir Wes, I sent you an invitation. Come over and talk to me, bro. Let me ask you a question, Sir Wes. Are aliens our ancestors? Yes or no in the chat, Sir Wes? You call Dr. York an archangel. What does that mean, Sir Wes? We need to know this type of stuff. Yeah, we family, but where do we come from? Where we come from, Mr. Sir? The Ark. Did the Ark come from outer space? I wanted to kind of know how y'all look at stuff. Does the Ark come from outer space? Where the Ark come from? Nibiru? Where it come from, sir? I want to know how you feel about this type of stuff. It's people that look at everything all different. And I just want to, Nah, he ain't coming up. Let me see if he in the chat, in the thing. Hold on. There we go. Come on up here, Sir Wes. Let's talk about it, bro. How you doing, sir?
Peace, people. Peace. Can I be heard?
Yeah, we hear you good. We hear you loud. Now let me ask you. Let me interview you real quick.
I got tired of typing.
Let me interview you.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Now,
first of all, let me just say I'm with you. I'll be coming through and I support. All right.
I know. But we ain't here for the other stuff. We just you have a different perspective. Like certain people have a different perspective on history.
Well,
I just want to get that.
I would say other.
Yeah, other.
I'm more open-minded, bro, than solid, locking down. Because there's still so much like, to me, the omniverse is expanding, right? So I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna be 57 years old, right?
Yeah.
And I've been studying, I guess, being conscious probably since 95, some shit. And so all the back and forth debating. I mean, thank you. I appreciate that.
I already know.
I know something. I think I'm where I should be. As far as me seeking. You got to be seeking and wanting to know it. But man, I lock in with you. What's your question?
Something I read in a book, bro, and this why I'm kind of laid back with it.
Mm-hmm.
It said it's gonna take 400 years to learn, bro.
That's the number that I heard too. 400 years.
So I can't do
to reverse all this mess.
I can't do nothing but respect the information because it's gonna take in my lifetime. I'm still not going.
I see it impossible personally.
But passed down, it could work.
That's where I'm with you, and that's where you see me protect the baby, save the children world movement is something that we working on. man, it's like you said, even Sarah Seti said the same exact number. I don't know if you caught his videos, but he said we're like 400 years behind these folks. So
I don't think it's behind them. We're 400 years
the powers.
disconnected from us.
Oh, well, dang, that hit different. Explain that.
It took them hundreds of years to disconnect from our culture. It's gonna take us hundreds of years to get back connected to our culture. That's what.
Right. That makes sense.
People don't understand that we got spiritual for a reason. We got spiritual because we had to figure out a way for our people to strive on this planet physically. Now spiritually, we are already connected to the planet anyway.
For sure.
But the spiritual part of like prayer and like meditation, that comes from showing connecting back to the planet and the physical earth. But that stuff is, and that came from growing crops. That's what I see in my history.
It comes from growing crops. Where did they get the knowledge from?
Somebody like the ancestors.
Who brought them the knowledge?
Ancestors, right?
Which, I mean, like when you say ancestors, like we're going back before Enoch or Tenoch or whatever, before those brothers. Yeah. Who brought those guys to the planet and gave them, like, did they just born themselves? You see what I'm saying? Like, how was their evolvement, created?
How was their creation?
Yeah, we keep going back.
Now, the only way to learn creation is to look at. I'm finna mute you for a second because it's bouncing back to me.
Go ahead, sure.
Only way to learn creation is to look at ancient cultures. They knew more about creation than we will ever know because they are more plugged into the information, like Egypt, like Samaria, like mound builders, like ancient American Indians, right? So when I break down their creation stories, it all comes from the ocean was over land at one point in time. And then organisms from the ocean are formed from earth, right? So it's some type of organisms in the water, which was feminine organisms, is what they say through my research. So when land breaches the water at a point of time in earth history, those organisms hit the land and use, the land and the water, and then the first animals and the first beings and all that stuff start popping up from the first lands from under the primordial waters. And they were feminine organisms, like what I've been researching, right? So now Egypt talking about the primordial waters of Noon, N-U-N. Then you got Samaria talking about the primordial waters of Ishtar. Then you got the American Indians talking about the ancient American Indians, the mound builders talking about the primordial waters of the mother goddess, which is a belly or a mound. So now, earth creates you. The waters and the soil creates you on the land. Now, if I break that down into the oldest lands, when I look into up there by Canada and United States, that's the oldest water on the planet. That's the oldest land minerals on the planet. It's not Africa. Then, by us being born from the planet, we automatically had a connection with it. It wasn't no interference. It wasn't no. So now we must learn about our mother, Earth. So now we start to study the mother, the minerals, the rivers, the crops. But feminine energy was first that they got into this, and then you get man a little later. She nurtures man, but that's what happened, bro. That's what I think what happened because all the ancient cultures are telling the same story. Adama means man of earth, man of soil. So it all go back to the soil. But when we take it to the sky, we miss the soil. And that's a big thing for me. And that's kind of, let me see, can I take you off mute? I'm sorry, I ain't trying to do it that long. And that's a big thing because people got to understand that what we stand on is what created us. And that's a very powerful thing. When you research it like that, you understand it way more. There you go. You back home now.
Right. I hear you. I think where I'm at and everything you're saying makes sense. And I think my take on your perspective is like it's because like when people read the Bible, they say, okay, well, there was more than one creation. Okay, so now
it was,
and that from me being a child to I guess in my 30s, people just was barely scratching the surface on that information. Like again, it goes back
and
to we
I understand that with the times y'all was working with the information you had at the time.
No internet, like
exactly.
All
book work.
Narrow-minded older people are ignorant to just lack of knowledge. Right. So
right.
It's all, and I think all that was planned out to, you heard about the thing of alchemy, right? I think they're using this alchemic equations to control this planet. But let me ask you this, because what brought me here is because every time I see you on, man, it's like the first. I fear any gray or any type of alien come around you because they gonna probably get the fire slapped out of them. It's like you with this alien, you got so much smoke with these grays, bro. Now I'm with you, man. I ain't against that at all. Trust me.
Now I researched a lot about the grays, right? But it's more of an underground entity type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not more of a space entity. It's more of an underground entity.
Can you agree that, or assume, right, that all the quote unquote aliens are? I consider them other species that lab result. Like they said, it's physical, not this shit, right? Like my teacher tells us. So I'm with you on that. All the spookisms and all of that. That's one thing we dismiss as following Dr. York and all that. So none of us are perfect. And I think when we take personal attacks to try to chop down information is information. The source it comes from, who cares? Because at the end of the day, all these churches that all my women in my family or people who are religious Christians or whatever religion people, they're going to churches with babies on the buildings and nobody's saying, wait a minute, why are these naked babies always on these churches? Who built this church? Like, it's not enough questions. So I think the questions need to be had. So
you touched on something. Now, if you're gonna be wise, you must put the people with the times, right? So as you said, something powerful. If I know people are learning in the 80s and 90s at a slower rate with book work,
right?
You can't be mad at that, and you can't crucify them people for what they used in their day.
But I have to exist with them.
Yeah, you got to exist with them because this is your era, right?
Yeah.
So you're exactly right. We can't be attacking older teachers and older things, but at the same time, you just got to pay respect to what was used at the time.
True. But I feel like as it is right now, there are no excuses. because we got everything available to us.
Right.
So people that are still stuck, and that's what's kind of crippling us. People don't want to change. They see what these crews of people, these so-calleds are doing, and first chance, we've been beat down so long, first chance a person pop a check in front of our people's faces, we run and support it and ignore all the principles, morals, everything.
Exactly.
That's sad.
Exactly.
So how do we combat that? You know what I mean? I feel like it's OD for older generations of adults right now. It's just the kids, man.
Now,
most of us.
This is what it is. I wanted to bounce back, so I'm gonna mute you for one more second. I'm gonna say something powerful now. Y'all listen to me. It's gonna take, and I'm not trying to sound like the Bible or none of that, but it's gonna take somebody who is not swayed by their materials, not swayed by their money, not swayed about not a gluttonous type person. He don't want all the women. He don't want all the money. He don't want all the cars and the clothes and the mansions. It's gonna take a person of pure spirit of nature to break these things. Now, I was reading in a book that said if you can't break them things, you can't be a teacher. See, it's a lot of old information that I be reading that lets me know what my thought process was. Is certain things you cannot even do. Virtue is the word I'm looking for. Virtue is the word I'm looking for. It got to be somebody not persuaded by the money. He ain't trying to have 18 wives. He ain't trying to have 18 Rolls Royces. He ain't trying to have 18 mansions. He ain't trying to teach another people's history that's better than my history before, because there are payola in him. And that's what I had to break myself from certain things to even teach this stuff, right? Because to teach it right, you got to teach it with a pure heart. And that's what makes this so different, right? Now, I ain't saying I'm perfect. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. But I understand what it's going to take. At least I understand what it's going to take. And I know what kind of person it got to be to break the curse. Because you got to show what you are preaching. What you teaching, you got to show it. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no just, church just preaching out of book. But they go home and get drunk and do all this other stuff and run around and the preacher got women and boyfriends and girlfriends everywhere. See, I want the big Rolls Royce and the big suits and money is the blessing of God. No. See, anybody who prescribed to it, I can't even deal with them no more, right? I told y'all the first blessing was nature. So anything of nature is a blessing. If you love somebody, I don't care if now one of y'all got no money, it's still a blessing because it's of nature. It's just that simple. You can add on top of that love. But you cannot be out here doing all this other stuff and try to be a teacher at the same time, because you will lead your people wrong by you being corrupt. So I had to put that in I had to break a couple of things out of my life just to align with the right stuff, right? Then you teach it, and then you show it, and then you don't be on here trying to run off to no land with 18 women. And see, I ain't trying to. A lot of that stuff is mixing cultures. Just to be real with you, Sir Wiz. Putting all these people on the land, all these women, all these children. I got 8 wives. I I'm Egyptian, I'm Indian, I'm Arab, I'm Moorish, I'm Islamic. It's not right. They don't sit right with me. So, and like I say, at the time, it just was going on, but I don't see it being prosperous in our people learning the right way, because a lot of that stuff is a different culture than what my culture was. So that's a good question, though, Wes. I appreciate you so much for coming up and talking to me, bro. Let me get a couple more people in here before I get out of here, man. Y'all follow Sir Wes. Sir Wes, hit me in the DM, bro. I'm going to follow you back. Hit me in the DM, big dog. That's a great conversation. But once you start to get into really reading what really matters, like stuff that come from pure people, it says that it's certain things that don't even align with you trying to even teach nobody nothing, bro. For real. Like, if you gonna do that, you might as well just learn it for yourself. I'm telling y'all, this shit is this stuff real, bro. Like, and it's gonna take a special person to break that code, right? I'm telling y'all, bro. There be Africans and Middle Eastern people in my email trying to pay me to spin the narrative, people. And if they done it to me, they done it to these other guys. Listen to me closely again, because ain't nobody gonna tell y'all this but me. There are people that'll be like, truth. We will give you $50,000, come to Egypt, preach Africa to Egyptology. We're gonna fly you out there, teach it. We got more money where that came from. I ain't going for that. See, a hunter-gatherer would have bit the lick, been in Africa a long time ago. No, I'm going to go on my own recognizance, right? And teach it from where I come from, where I stand. I'm not going to take your money and teach it from where you want me to stand. I'm not doing it. I turned it down 3 or 4 times. Now, why would I want to turn it down? When you take the money, you sell your soul. Your soul gone when you take the money. It's over. You're on a string at that point. You're a puppet. Now, let's think back to these other people. Let's think back. Anybody know about that dude, what's that hunter-gatherer name? I used to roast a man on my video. What's his name? The little corny dude with the glasses. What's his name? What that dude name was? Y'all know what I'm talking about? He had like a little crew of little Egyptologists teaching people. Port City. Port City took the money, people. Port City took the cash. That nigga was flying to Egypt every other month. Y'all remember that? He all with the Egypt videos. And y'all don't remember this shit? That boy took the payoff like a stripper in Magic City. That boy shook it and got paid so fast. You can see it. All you got to do is pay attention, people. You can see it. That's why he preached Africa so hard. It's a payoff, people. They don't want the next real teacher to come out and teach real history to a real people, and these people start, it's easier to pay me than them people get the right information and take all our shit. If he's some type of leader, we want him on the payroll. You get it? Because if he on the payroll, we still can calm the people down. See, I know what these people on, bro. I ain't going for it. I don't care nothing about your money. Trying to teach a fake history. I'm not doing none of that shit. Get away from me. Because all this stuff I done learned, if I take that money, all that go down the toilet. And then, the last kicker is great grandmama. What's she gonna say? The answer is no. Hunter-gatherers. Forever, no. Not for now, no forever. Because I didn't sit in my great-grandmama living room at 14 and learn all that information. She was teaching me that for a reason. That might have been to be where I am today. She taught me that for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, people. If I go against my balance and harmonies, I'm already in line with what I'm supposed to be in line with. If I go against it, it's going to get bad for me. I'm going to be on here looking like young Pharaoh with a fifth. I'm going to be on here like young Pharaoh throwing the fifth of hen back, talking crazy, about to go crazy. If I buck the alignment going to buck me. See, that's what these niggas don't understand. They don't understand. Once you buck, you get bucked. Because you were put here for a reason. And I know, and it scares me to death and great grandmama. Nah, we're not finna do that. We gonna get it out the mud, or we ain't gonna get it at all. We gonna get it out the mud and help my people the right way, or I ain't getting it at all. At least I gave you $1 million worth of information. You get it? I'm gonna get it out the mud like a catfish, or I ain't gonna get it at all. Simple. Now, if I get it out the mud like a catfish, I'm still gonna give back to my people. Simple. So that's my alignment. I'm aligned with it. Great grandmama, the truth. Get it out the mud like a catfish. You can't pay me. I don't want nothing from you. My soul does not praise material goods. Therefore, it shit don't persuade me at all. So therefore, you ain't got nothing for me to taint my spirit. You ain't got nothing. What you got for me? Hunter gatherers. Huh? A house is made out of wood. This wood and chalk, concrete. This in the elements. That ain't nothing. A car is made out of metal, steel, iron, plastic. Still ain't nothing. Gold come from the earth. Diamonds come from the earth. It still ain't nothing. Clothes can be sewn by people who know how to sew clothes. You make your own clothes. It's nothing. I can put truth now on my designer. See, that shit don't persuade me. I ain't trying to run around here trying to have 18 children and 5 baby mamas and 4 wives. All that old gluttony of sexual stuff, that shit don't faze me no more. So now what you got for me? Nothing. I can't be bought, you can't persuade me no more. My spirit ain't even looking at this stuff no more. So once you break yourself from all of that, you align with what you supposed to be aligned with. Now you ain't got no card to play. Where your card is it? Where your card is it? You ain't got no cards to play. You can't pay me. You ain't got no, I don't want your women. Because they will throw women on you too. You can't pay me, I don't want your women. I ain't trying to be no, I don't think material goods is success. Like hunter-gatherers do. Or I got a big Benz in a mansion, I'm successful. I don't think like that. You can't play that card. What card you gonna play? Now you gotta play the spiritual card. Now you gotta play who you are inside, if you great or you not. For me to even fool with you. That's the only card you can play, the spiritual card. And if the spiritual card ain't play, ain't. Now the spiritual card played right, we good. But all the other stuff, you know, if it comes in the right fashion, with the right spirit and the right people, it's cool. But trying to play it to get, nah, I ain't going for none of that no more. A man with a weak spirit is just a weak man. If a man could be tempted, he just weak, bro. Ain't no way around it. People, they know that about us. You think the people ain't studied us? Do people want? Once how people get into these drugs and alcohol and all this womanizing, and now they play on it. We got some pills for you. We got some liquor for you. We got a bunch of women for you. We got something for you. You gonna bite one of the licks. You gonna bite. Y'all niggas gonna bite one. Yeah. We got some Louis Vuittons, some Jordans for you. You gonna bite something. But what if you biting all 4 or 5 of them at one time? You weak. You will never win because you biting too many licks. You biting every pump fake, every play action, come from biting the play action, touchdown on your ass every time. You got to stay back in the zone, man. Don't bite the lick. Pig. No, we ain't biting the play action no more. You got to come on with it. You get what I'm trying to tell you? A man out of control, our men are out of control. We got to get back in control, bro. We got to get back in control. All that old running around trying to take everybody to dinner and wanting sexual, all this stuff, all these women and all these different ways around. All that stuff got to stop, bro. You out of control. This stuff you got to get in control. Because people use things for power, no matter what it is. It could be sex or $20 or it could be anything what you know you need at the time. People use things for control. That's how you separate the good from the bad. Some people do it because it's a spiritual thing. They do it for the love of the people. Some people do it to try to control you. You must decipher between the two. Because yes, a man will come in and pay all your bill, but boy, he gonna want to control you. He won't control for that money. Don't get it. Evil spirited man won't control for the money. Don't get this stuff messed up. That's why hunter-gatherers want all the money and they want to control everything. It's the same thing, people. You got to look at it in the same thing. Payola control. There you go. Payola control. You get it? That's all it is. Now, if you find somebody that does it from their here, you better keep them. You'll never find another one. Roll the coin. He doing it for you personally and not for everybody else. You better keep them. This is how they control our people. We got your paycheck. We're going to make sure your video on TikTok go viral, let you make some money. We got you a Hollywood check. We got you this, that. And it controls people. It's all about control, people. Right? The government payola for control. Why you think Native Americans they go against us and they don't go against the federal government? Why they go against us and they don't go against the feds? Ain't the feds the one paying y'all to get y'all land? For that little small ass check, that petty ass check, the federal government giving them hunter-gatherers, they'll fight against us for that check. We ain't gonna say nothing to them because they got their little $300 check coming on the first. But we gonna go at them melanated Indians. Do that make any goddamn sense? They controlling hunter-gatherer with a couple damn dollars, keeping them in line. You on our land and we're gonna give y'all this piss-poor ass check and y'all better shut the fuck up before we take that. And they go for it. It's control. Go to YouTube and look at the Native Americans waiting on their damn federal government check at the mailbox on the reservation. Go look. Motherfucker at the mailbox like a dope fiend. Where the mail? Okay, wait till the mailman come. What kind of strong civilization bring us y'all is? Motherfucker out there like Pookie. It's the 15th, the check. What the man? Motherfucker watching their phone for the money to hit. They ready to get drunk and get high. Look, it's control. Hell yeah, y'all better not say them melanated people know Indians. We ain't trying to lose that check in this land. We can't buy no house. We ain't got no damn education. We ain't got no work history. We lose this land, we become homeless and perish as a people altogether. That's why they going at us. They don't want to lose their little payola from the feds. We out here disproving their ass ain't Indians. That's their livelihood. Them folk fighting against us on TikTok for their own livelihood. It's that serious. We just on here kicking knowledge. They kicked us in the ass a long time ago. We been put our shit back together. They ain't got nothing to put together no more. We put ours back together over years and years of hard work. You take that shit from them, they ain't got years and years of hard work in them, people. They going straight to the streets, laid out on the corner, drinking 24 Mad Dogs and shit. They was sleeping drunk. Y'all think this shit a joke. That's why them people come in your lives and talk crazy and shit. You fucking with their livelihood. If you can prove you are the real Indian and they come after you and they take them benefit from them people, if we keep on dropping these bombs and receipts, we're gonna have to fight them people again, y'all. See, y'all playing. We're gonna have to realize, kick them folks in the ass, bro. Imagine, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out of here. Imagine the news come on. The news come on. We're linking melanated Americans to the Mound builders. They're the real Indians. We're going to kick all the Native Americans and cut all their checks on the 15th. All Native Americans got to be gone by the 15th. All that funding finna go to melanated Indians. We're finna trying to get back on their land. So we're going to take y'all land and sell it. And we're going to try to start getting them their ancestral land back in the Southeast. We're going to make this thing right. What Native American going to do? Man, them hunter-gatherers going to come to the inner city trying to hurt us. Just that fast, they went from sugar to shit. Straight fall off. They lose the casino? Oh, the casino gone? Oh, man. Y'all better pull the sticks out. We're gonna have to go on, get on their ass. Y'all better get rid. Them folks lose that casino and the reservation, that $1 million a month. Them folks is finna. We gonna have to hurt them people, bro. They already warlords. Yeah, we got them though, Daryl Horton. Ain't no problem. I'm just letting you know what you gonna have to do. You gonna have to kick off in there. Ain't no problem to do it, but you know. But I'm just letting you know. If they say we are the reason they lost federal funding and land and casino, we gonna have to kick them in their ass. That's why they on here fighting you online all day, every day. You get it? That's why. You have to look at what these people stand to lose, people. YTs and natives. Everything. And boy, it's a lot. Roll the corn. It's a whole lot. We gonna have to kick both of them in the ass. If them people lose them $1 million businesses on Wall Street and Hollywood and Calabasas and South Beach, Miami and downtown Atlanta, then the reservations get took and the federal government crumbles, y'all, well, we gonna have to scrub up. Them for livelihood on the land by us finding out who we are, people. That's why you can't get on here playing. Quit playing, bro. This shit is real. The day them people lose livelihood is the day we go to war. While you playing with that federal paperwork in your life, that shit ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. The same federal paperwork you trying to file gonna get burnt up in the building when we set that motherfucker on fire. And burn that shit up. Everybody care about the federal paper. Burn all this shit up. Roll the coin. See, you looking at this thing you trying to take the paper route, nigga. Ain't no paper route and getting no land back. I'm just going to politely take my paper down to the courthouse and get my ancestral land back. Here you go, ma'am. Thank you, melanated sir. Here's your land. Your land is the governor's mansion. Kick them out and move on in. Does that shit make any sense to you? You gonna have to go in there and grab a motherfucker over the counter. Bring your ass here. Look, burn that shit up. Give me the keys to the governor's mansion. Police outside, man, get there. we going in. We ain't got time. That's the only way. What else you gonna do? Or you gonna walk in there with your little census roll, like, oh, I'm on the census as a Choctaw. Can I please get that land back with the casino on it? Here you go. You think I'm finna give it to you? What you think finna happen? Let's just get real, bro. Quit playing. You could do your genealogy all the way back down to the dirt. They gonna get that land back to your people buried in that dirt. Because I tried to get mine. You just talking shit on the internet. That shit the hardest thing you gonna ever do in your life. You gonna have lawyers fighting for 5 and 6 and 7 years to even get cleared to even go to court for it. You gotta keep paying these people to keep the case going. See, I done it. See, y'all be talking about shit you just thinking you. I done paid the lawyers. So I don't respect all that talk. I don't respect all that land patent and all that. I don't respect none of it. Because you know why? I done looked into it. I done done it. I done found my real land trying to get it back from them people. And it's hard, people. It's not easy. Hardest thing I've done in my life. It's time consuming. It drains the spirit. And you have to be able to pay them lawyers to stay on them folks and keep the paperwork filed. These people are using tactics. If a date passes and you don't file a certain type of paperwork, your ass can't even file it no more. You just talking shit on the internet. You ain't even made that far. You just, genealogy, land patents. It's all happy-go-lucky. No, the fuck it ain't. Where the fuck you think you at? In fairy tale land? You take that paperwork in there with them motherfucking old ass crackers, they not trying to hear none of that. They gonna file it because it's their job, but it's their job to outthink you at the same time. Outlast you at the same time. Pushing court dates back 2 years. See, you playing. That's the shit I be talking about. You gotta stop playing, bro. If you ain't never went through this before, and you just talking about it, it sound cool, but it ain't cool when you go in there. Lawyer like, okay, they pushed the court case back 2 years. I need another $2,500 just to keep the paperwork filed, to keep it on file for the 2 years you got. Oh, I need another $1,000. Oh, you got to pay this other, just to try to get your ancestral land back. Even after proving it's your land. My people buried right there. I ain't got to show them much. My people buried right there. They already know what's going on. That ain't even the problem no more. See, some people stuck at finding it. I been knew where it was. My great grandmama been showing me where it was. I had to find my daddy's side, but my great grandmama land, it is hard as hell to even get in court and even talk about it, people. Let alone get it passed back to you. This is an ongoing process of years and years and years of work, people. This shit ain't sweet. So anybody telling you it's sweet, they'll lie. I tell them to their face they'll lie. It ain't sweet. You can go get a land patent piece of land easy, because that is an exile land. But where your people buried at, it's going to be hard to get that. That's what I want. I don't want the land patent land. That's not connected to me. It's not for the weak. Exactly. And you better have some money and some time and some heart and some soul. Because they got it on their side. If you give up in a year, they just going to keep it the rest of your days. You run out of money, they just going to keep it. All this stuff go together. They just going to keep it. The paperwork didn't get filed on that date. That $350 didn't get paid on that certain date. Miss a date. Miss a date one time. Watch what happened to that case. They forfeited the case. They didn't even pay the taxes on the court fee. They ain't even pay the court fees. That case dismissed. Don't pay the court fees on time for them to file paperwork and shit. Your ass out of there. All that hard work, you got to start from ground zero. They're going to push it back 2 years again. Okay. Y'all think truth just on her talking. Go when you go do it, watch what I tell you. What I tell you. It's not easy, y'all. You better be prepared for war. With your money in hand, with your lawyer on speed dial. Especially if your land worth a lot of money. Oh, man. Let a big ass company be out there on your land, or McDonald's or Burger King, or some apartments renting on top. Boy, you finna fight. Them folk got millions. You finna fight them people in court with a whole lot of money. And you try to come out of pocket with the money to keep up with them. This stuff hard, people. It's designed like that to make it hard. So I'm not the type of guy to get on here and tell you it's sweet and it's not sweet. Now, if you get lucky and find your land and it ain't too much going on out there, you probably can get it faster because ain't nobody out there fighting you to get it, right? If it's an old person that already passed away, old YT man that passed away, the land just there, so you might get lucky then. You can go file and pay and get the lawyer. You can come up off of that. But let a entity of a company be on your people's land. Oh, you might as well put them up. You might as well tighten your gloves up. Oh, Summer Spring apartment sitting on your land. McDonald's, Crystals, the pawn shop. Oh, you might as well put your gloves on. Get ready to fight. Put your Vaseline on your. Might as well want Vaseline your shit up, you know. In the corner with the mouthpiece, yeah. Let's go. Cause you finna fight. Banks? Oh, don't let no bank be out there. Oh, a bank out there? Oh, man, you might well go on. You might well go on, take the gloves off and fight knuckles. It's finna be a knockdown, tear down fight. And it's gonna take years to get there. Telling y'all the truth, man. Love y'all, I'm in love with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I done done this stuff, and I'm still going through it now. As I sit here with you now, I'm still going through that, my great-grandmama's land. I don't even talk about it to family or nothing. I just payola, keep the paperwork going to hopefully I get it one day and I present it back to them. Right? On the low though, on the hush. Because there ain't nothing to talk about. I just got to stay on top of it and keep working it. Right? And I'm trying to get the other land for Georgia. Right? So, for other people to come out there and build up on it. And it's just a lot of stuff going on. And I'm just trying to stay focused on it. You right? You feel me? So, love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Hope y'all learned something today. Subscribe to my YouTube. It's in the link is in my bio if you missed these lives. Appreciate the cash out. There's a lot going on, y'all. I'm trying to write the book. I got to stay on top of that. Stay on top of the shirts and stuff and all of that. But I ain't complaining because it's given to me because I can handle it. I ain't tripping. Don't never think I'm complaining. But what I'm saying is, it's real, bro. It's real. This shit real out here. Don't never think. A lot of people trying to paint a picture as this is sweet and it's fairy tale and you just walk in there and all smiles and hugs when you come to get an ancestral land with $1 million companies sitting on it. It's not smile. Them folk will come take your ass out before they try to pay you, bro, get you that land back. Folks send a hitman to your motherfucking house. Y'all think that this is not. Look at who you dealing with. Look what they have done in the past to people. Look what they've done in the past to people who just speaking truth. Who ain't even trying to get no $1 million for land out of them. It ain't sweet. You'll never think it is. You can't beat them with no paperwork, bro. It's impossible. They the king of paperwork. Can't beat them with that. With the small little clauses in the paperwork, the contracts. What you think a contract is? Why you think all these rappers complaining about these contracts? The record label learned that stuff from the government, people. The record label learned contract work from the government. I heard the mob boss say everything he learned how to do, he learned it from the government. The mob boss in New York, back in the day, he said everything I learned how to do, I learned it from them. They are the ultimate criminal. They put small shit in the contract, you breach it, it's over with. So you must get a lawyer who understands these contracts to go along with trying to get your stuff back. Because he can peep the play because he already know it. See what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we still don't know. People think they know everything, but you don't. There's some small clauses in them contracts will have you locked in for life, paying them folk for nothing. Y'all have a great day, man. Safe, productive day, man. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Can live with the gun, roll the corn. We know the truth, man.